Jenny Hargrave is the owner of Simply Flowers, Inc. And Jenny, would you tell us about your company?
So we are a landscape company, but we specialize in flowers in the landscape. We do specialize in annuals. We work as a subcontractor for a lot of small, medium, and large size landscape companies. And we also work directly for clients in their homes and in their businesses.
And you have won many, many awards over the years for your work with Malta and Urban Ag Council, our GALA Awards. You do terrific work. And I know that you're an inspiration to many, many of our members as they're planning out their seasonal color.
Thank you.
So in the mid to end of March, when COVID-19 became a reality in all of our lives, the role that your Urban Ag Council felt was appropriate, besides advocating for our members' businesses, was to help you put protocols in place so you could continue working. So tell me what you did and how the summer has progressed.
Well, I'll tell you, when you start a landscape business, you started out of love for your craft. And I absolutely love what I do. I love making people happy. I love making my community a more beautiful place. And I love everything about doing design, installation, and maintenance, and just changing the fabric of what people see every day. It brings a lot of joy to the viewer, and it changes the feel of the community. That's why I started. Who knew that all of this other stuff would happen? And overnight, we have to become an expert in how do we protect our teams? How do we protect our public? How do we protect ourselves from a virus that is taking lives and is spreading so quickly? This is not my expertise. My expertise is flowers. That's where the Urban Ag Council stepped in and said, look, we know that you need help with this. Here's a very quick and easy document. It was not hard to follow, but I had it in my hands. I was able to put it in my staff's hands and implement it immediately. Some of the protocol was use the same crew and the same trucks every day. Don't mix and match. Don't go in the buildings unless you have to. And if you do go in a building, wear a mask, wear gloves, clean your hands. We implemented all of those protocols. We have had some staff members test positive for COVID over the past week. And thankfully, those members are all able to take care of themselves at home so far. But it was all isolated to one crew. And because that crew reported from their personal vehicle straight to the work truck every day, they were able to isolate it. We have 3 members who were sick, but they were all in the same crew. No one else got sick.
How have your customers reacted? And have you had any issues?
I think the customers are kind of all over the place. We were asked to do some interior courtyards at a memory care facility just recently, and I declined the job. I said, this is not worth putting my staff at risk or being in a situation where we have to come into a building with a lot of vulnerable people. My staff members who were sick, nobody knew they were sick. They didn't know they were sick. They couldn't look at each other and say that they were sick. And they all started showing symptoms at the same time. So we don't know where the virus originated. And we certainly didn't know that anyone was ill or they would have gone home. So in light of that, I said, I'm going to decline the work. I don't want to put a vulnerable population at risk with a virus that we don't understand. That client was so thankful to us for being responsible. The Urban Ag Council is very critical to the success of small businesses in this industry. Like I said earlier, we get into this because we love landscaping. We love making the world a beautiful place. That's why we're in this. There are so many other things that we didn't think about. I was 28 when I started this company. Actually, I was 27. And I didn't know about things like I-9 forms and HR and OSHA. And, there were a lot of things that I was really naive about in the beginning. And, I think that Malta and the Urban Ag Council, they've made some of those things a lot easier for us. Insurance is one of the toughest things, the most expensive things that we have to deal with. And the Urban Ag Council helps with insurance. And I know recently you've rolled out some help with legal options, and just making materials available to our membership that can help traverse the part of the job that's harder.
And hopefully this will not be the summer and fall that we have to talk about water restrictions on top of this.
We're doing really well so far with rain.
Yeah, it's been a great year so far. Well, we appreciate the time, Jenny, and we look forward to seeing what you're going to roll out this fall for your beautiful seasonal color. And I hope everybody goes on the UAC website and looks at the award winners for the past several years, and you'll see Simply Flowers Inc. highly in those awards.
Well, thank you very much, Mary Kay. I appreciate the chance to interview, and I hope it makes a difference for someone out there.
Great. See you soon.